Here's Kishane Thompson, gets introduced to the Haywood crowd.
And he looks full of confidence, as he should. He's just become the 6th fastest man ever with that 9.75. That's the fastest 100-meter time that's been run in the world in 10 years. And that makes him a big favorite here, even though he's just coming off of his national championships last weekend in Kingston. 9.75.
Guess who else is running well this year? The United States, Trayvon Bromell.
Well, he's got a best of 9.76, but he's run 9.84 this year, and he figures to be Thompson's chief opposition here. He'll be in lane 6.
Well, the stars keep coming because in lane 4 is a guy who's won this event 3 times, Kishane Thompson.
Yeah, he's won the last 2. He's trying to go for 3 in a row. His personal best is 9.76, and he ran that when he won the world title in 2019. But since then, he has not made any podiums, and he missed the 100-meter team for the U.S. last year. So he has now switched coaches, being coached by Dennis Mitchell, training with Sha'Carri Richardson with that group in Orlando, Florida. And he's trying to bounce back because he has to try to make the team in about a month and then try to get back to his podium ways.
Well, that's a good question, because he said new program, new training group. So is this a new iteration of Kishane Thompson? Great Britain star Zarnell Toyota Men's 100 is away. Good start, Trayvon Bromell. Here comes Coleman. In the middle, it's Kishane Thompson. Clearly out in front, and the Jamaican's going to run all the way to victory.
He was not challenged, and that was not close. So we're going to see Noah Lyles very soon when he competes in London. But you better believe that the first 2 across the line in Paris are already on a collision course. Stay with him through the second half. And I don't even think he got a particularly good start in this race, and he still cruised to a 9.85. He's got to be a little bit, yeah, see how he's a little ungainly here? But again, no contest.
Really strong finish from Zarnell Hughes to get second. Trayvon Bromell got a brilliant start. Started better than Thompson, but in the end it was Hughes who beat him to the line. Bromell for 3rd.
What's up, viewers? Welcome back to the channel. So our aim is to show all the top races so far in 2025. This one was at the Prefontaine Classic, where we had Kishane Thompson taking on Trayvon Bromell. Also Zarnell Hughes, Akeem Blake was also in this one, and it basically lived up to the expectation. Kishane had just came off running the new world leading time of 9.75 seconds at the Jamaican National Trials. He came in this race. He explained that he was trying something new with his coach. He kind of snapped at around 60 meters, but still was able to pull off a win. He even looked uncomfortable at the end, but still was able to pull off a 9.85 second. Zarnell Hughes with a fight back there, he finished really well in 9.91 second. Trayvon Bromell also hitting another sub-10, clocking 9.94 second. That would have rounded off the top 3. But yeah, Kishane is basically the man to beat this season, and his goal is to make sure that he is way ahead of everyone so he does not have to lean in. And that's have been majority of the conversation about him since the Olympics last year, where Noah Lyles beat him on the line, basically edging him, leaned in. His Noah Lyles torso went across the line before his, even though his foot was already over the line. So yeah, just it was a close race, and he vows to make sure that any race that he runs going forward should never be that close. So it requires him to lean in. So that will be his aim. That's why he's basically working towards this season. And he has basically showcased that throughout his races. There were only 1 races where he was also beaten on the line, and that would have been his first race, and that was at the Shanghai Diamond League. Akane Simbini leaned in and beat him on the line, and he made sure that that didn't happen again throughout the season. So all the races that he have won, he made sure that distance between him and second place runner was pretty good gap. So yeah, that's what he's aiming towards. He also have some big races coming up. He has one tomorrow against Akane Simbini Akim Blake in Hungary. He also has another one coming up on Saturday, and that will be the Cilicia Diamond League. And I think he also has Lausanne Diamond League coming up. In both Cilicia and Lausanne, I believe he will be challenging Noah Lyles. He'll be going up against Noah Lyles in both those races. So yeah, should expect some fast times there. I'm not sure if he will go beyond the 9.75. But if he does, it would have been a new PB for him and also a new world lead. Noah Lyles, we have seen him over 100 meters. Obliqueville got the better of him in London. Not looking that impressive over 100 meter Noah Lyles, but we await to see how fast he will go. Will he be of any challenge to Kishane in these races coming up? He wants to win both in the 100 meters and the 200 meters at the World Championships. He wants to go back to back. But will Kishane be that disruptor? As the commentator explained, the World Championships is pushed back a month. So the World Championship won't be until mid-September. And this one will be in Japan, Tokyo, Japan to be exact. So the athletes, they do have an additional month to prepare. So in August, from what I'm seeing, they will be doing a few races. I think Kishane has 3 to 4 races. Not sure about Noah Lyles, but that should get him ready for the World Championship that will be in September. But yeah, basically everyone wants to see that rematch between Kishane and Noah Lyles, because everyone believed that Kishane should have won that 100 meter easily. Yeah, everyone believed Noah Lyles wasn't in the shape to challenge Kishane. Throughout the year, Kishane dominated like he's dominating now. But in the final, just didn't run the way many expected. And definitely he would hope not to want to repeat that at the World Championships, because he's dominating this season. But as explained, his goal is to make sure that the distance between him and the second place is of a bigger gap, that he doesn't have to lean in, so there won't be any challenge or any try to verify who win. It should be a clear victory for him. That's his expectation of himself. So we are waiting to see what happens in mid-September. But as for this race, this was an exciting race, and can't wait to see how he will perform in the races to come. But feel free to leave your thoughts on this one in the comments. That's the race that we have for you today. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And that's where y'all get all the updates in track and field. Thank y'all for watching.